get away from the shutting down. No. Attempted shutdown. It's not. It's not shutting down. It's not.
Most PS2 gamers are aware of the PS2 port of Half-Life. However, if you aren't, you certainly should be, as it is definitely one of the best PC to console ports of all time. At the time of its release, the people at Gearbox Software who handled the port of the game weren't satisfied with just another simple port of 1998's PC Game of the Year. Instead, they gave the game a complete graphical overhaul, beefing up the poly counts in the levels and character models, and creating a version of Half-Life that looked remarkably better than the PC version. The PC original would eventually get the same treatment with the HD pack release that came with Blue Shift, topping the PS2 version graphically. However, props must still be given to Gearbox for their work in improving over the visuals in the original in almost every way, instead of just simply porting the original version to the PS2. Being Gearbox's first console release, they went all out in porting one of the most influential games of all time to Sony's ugly little black box. Aside from a graphical boost, Gearbox also added a new co-op campaign called Decay, which can be played single player if you choose to do so, and also threw in a 2-player split-screen deathmatch for good measure. Also unique amongst PS2 first-person shooters, they added 3 different options to control your aiming. There is a lock-on system like the one found in Ocarina of Time, traditional dual-stick aiming with your controller if you choose not to use the lock-on system, and full USB keyboard and mouse support. And unlike, say, the PS2 port of Deus Ex, which also supports the use of a keyboard and mouse, the keyboard setup is fully customizable, whereas Deus Ex has a preset and uncustomizable keyboard setup, meaning I usually play it with a DualShock 2 and mouse combo, which is actually also an option in the PS2 port of Half-Life. Overall, I can't recommend the PS2 port of Half-Life enough. The only moot point is just in how easy it is to get your hands on the PC version of the original, with all its official and fan-made add-ons and mods. However, for PS2 specific collectors, not only do you get the full single-player campaign, you also get extra modes as well. One of the best PC to console ports ever. However, for those gamers who own the NTSC version of Half-Life, there may be a bit of a mystery if you look up cheat codes for the PS2 version and find a mysterious code called the Uplink code. Going into the cheat menu and entering the code triangle, square, left, right, circle, X, up, down, will see the game prompting you to insert a secondary disc. The disc in question is the demo disc included with issue 57 of the official PlayStation magazine, and hidden within that demo disc is the Half-Life Uplink Demo. The same demo that 90s PC gamers will be familiar with as the official first demo of Half-Life released for the PC. You can find the PC version of the Uplink Demo all over the internet. So it's not as if PS2 gamers got anything special with this demo that wasn't in the PC version, outside of the updated graphics of the PS2 port, that is. However, it's still really cool that the PS2 version of Half-Life has yet another hidden addition to an already spectacular port of one of the best and most influential games of all time. Playing Uplink on the PS2 isn't something I would rank as a requirement, as if those who haven't played it are missing out, as you can still find the PC demo all over the place. I would rank it as more of a curiosity and a cool feature that you can do, just to do it. Uplink is pretty fun, but can also be beaten in maybe 20 minutes or so. It was pretty much just a preview of what Half-Life was going to be all about to PC gamers, and I would hardly rank it as a hidden campaign for the PS2 version. But again, more of a cool extra option to a port that already had a lot of extra content added for it. Getting hands on a copy of the demo disc is a bit tricky, but certainly not impossible in the age of eBay and Amazon. I actually had to reacquire a copy of this demo disc since I first posted the footage of the PS2 version of Uplink being played in October 2009 on this very channel, as I somehow lost it in many moves. Plopping down a mere $40 to pick up a lot of 76 official PlayStation Magazine demos was what got this and actually many more memorable demo discs back into my hands. I actually remember this demo disc very well, as it has Medal of Honor Frontline on the cover, and I was very excited to experience that game for the first time through this demo disc, along with playable demos of Fatal Frame, Hurdy-Gurdy, and more. This was a very exciting time for me in gaming, and I remember playing the Frontline demo a number of times. In the feature on Half-Life included on this demo disc from issue 57, one of the developers hints that the Uplink demo is on this disc, and now you know how to access it. Remember, enter triangle, square, left, right, circle, X, up, down. In the cheat menu, wait for Half-Life to prompt you to insert a new disc. Pull out your copy of Half-Life and insert Demo 57 of the official PlayStation Magazine, and you'll be playing Uplink in no time. And sorry pal gamers, this only seems to be available on the NTSC version of the game from what I have researched. But you can always find the PC version of Uplink if you're dying to play it.
Gordon doesn't need to hear all this. He's a highly trained professional.